Welcome back. Let's quickly glance across Asia. And as you'd imagine, the color is fairly red across most Asian screens because of that weak handover from Wall Street. Some of the markets, Taiwan's down 1.3, Japan's down almost 1.8, so almost 2%. And of course, Hong Kong, mainland China, all markets lower. Will we be the outliers? Well, that's not what the implied open is suggesting because we've had a good rally. Market came up to 26,000 just yesterday. So let's see, probably a cautious start. What about individual stocks? Let's straight away get to our team. And they're all standing by with a list of top stocks to watch. Guys, good morning. Vivek, you've had a very busy and buzzing evening tracking some potential block deals that may happen today.
Absolutely right. It's a lot of equity supply that we're expecting to see in the markets today. And yesterday, very close to market close, we had actually intimated our viewers about the fact that there could be a very large block deal that could happen in Mphasis. And along expected lines, last evening, this particular block was launched. We accessed the term sheet and along expected lines, Blackstone that holds close to 40% stake in the company will be exiting 9.5% stake via a block deal today. This particular trade will happen at a rate of 2,570 rupees a share, indicating a little over 4% discount to yesterday's close. The total size of the offer is in excess of 4,600 crore and there's a 6-month lock-in on further sale of shares. Now, 3 other block deals that we will be tracking, Paytm, that is 197. The sellers here are Safe Mauritius, Safe Partners, as well as Elevation Capital. 2% of the total equity, size of the block close to 1,640 crore. Floor price is at a 4% discount to yesterday's close. Here, it's just a 2-month lockup. Emcure Pharma, again, a block deal over here. Bain Capital will be exiting, at almost a 7% discount to yesterday's close. 2% of the total equity, close to 500 crore of equity is expected to change hands. Remember, they held close to 6.3% stake at the end of Q2. And the last block deal that we're anticipating today is Zinka Logistics or Blackbuck. Here, the promoter entities are exiting stake, almost a 2% discount. Total offer size up to 2% of total equity, and it's just a 240 crore worth of equity that has changed hands, and it's a 1-year lock-in that the promoters have for further sale of shares.
2% offer, 2% discount. Vivek, thanks very much for that. So blocks and more blocks, right? We want to focus on autos for a bit as well. So Darshan is here with news flow. So morning.
Good morning, Prashant. So auto companies can be in focus again because now in the Gazette, the government has issued a notification. It has taken a steep hike that basically is for the vehicle certificate that for renewal, the fitness test basically it's being called. And fitness test is, what is fitness test? It basically tells you if a vehicle is safe and meets government emission norms to drive. Now, government had issued a draft on 27th of August. Now government has notified those rules and it has taken a steep hike. For heavy vehicles, the price goes up as much as rupees 25,000. And basically, it's aimed at discouraging people from using aging vehicles. So for motorcycle, if it is older than 10 years, but it's less than 15 years, charges would be just rupees 200. But if it is older than 20 years, charges will increase to rupees 2,000. For 3-wheelers, if it is older than 20 years, charges will increase to 7,000, and if it is older than 10 years, charges would be again 200. For LMV also, if it is older than 20 years, charges will increase to as high as 15,000, and if it is medium goods vehicles, charges would be 20,000, and if it is heavy goods vehicles and older than 20 years, charges would be as high as 25,000. So it can be taken positively for auto companies.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, sir. Well, going back to Vivek, he's here to tell us about JSW Infra. Vivek?
Well, that's right. It's a very interesting deal that JSW Infra subsidiary has inked. So the company subsidiary JSW Overseas has entered into a share subscription and purchase agreement. Now, this is with an Omani-based company. Now, this particular company is known as Minerals Development Oman, as well as South Minerals Port Company. So what is JSW's subsidiary going to do? They're going to subscribe to 51% of total equity of a port SVB that they will be forming. This port SVB will develop, own, maintain, as well as operate close to 27 million tons per annum of capacity. And that is what they're anticipating from this particular port. The total capex is at close to 3,700 crore, close to $420 million. JSW Infra currently has close to 170 million tons per annum of capacity. This particular deal will take it close to 200 million tons per annum.
Okay, all right, Vivek, got it. We'll keep it on our radar. Let's go across to Upasna. She's also watching out for a bunch of names. Upasna, good morning. Tell us more.
Good morning, Surbi. First up, let me start with Bharti Airtel. The S&P credit rating has revised the credit rating of the company to BBB plus from BBB negative on the back of strong earnings momentum is what they've indicated. And overall, it maintains positive outlook for the company. Next up is PNB Housing Finance. India Rating has upgraded rating of companies, NCDs and bank loans to AA plus from AAA with a stable outlook. Next up is Sun Pharma. It has announced a second brand partnership with AstraZeneca to market and distribute the drug named sodium zirconium cyclosilicate in India, which is mainly used to treat hyperkalemia in adults, is what the company has said. And lastly, we are looking at DCX system as well on the back of order win. The company has received total orders worth 22.8 crores, out of which order worth 16.4 crore is for manufacture and supply of cable and wire harnesses. And also, company's wholly owned subsidiary, that is Renal Advanced Systems, has received orders worth nearly about 6 crores for manufacture and supply of printed circuit board assemblies. So all in all, we'll be keeping a track of all these stocks on our radar today.
Okay, all right. Got it, Upasan. Thank you very much for the details over there. Let's quickly recap our list of stocks to watch. The ones that have positive news flow are auto names. There's JSW Infra, Bharti Airtel, PNB Housing, Sun Pharma and DCX Systems. Stocks with negative news flow, largely on back of block trades, would be Mphasis, Paytm, Emcure Pharma and Blackbuck. Okay, quick break on that note. When we come back on the other side, we'll have the management of MGL to talk about this big CNG disruption that's gripped the city of Mumbai. There's pipeline damage. So when is the restoration going to happen? We'll discuss that and the business in just a bit.